back mess up the porch or something. Just don't know yet what I'm gonna do. I gotta get this out of the way. Blow out from under it. Tape measure in the house, but I'll figure something out here to use. Did get the ground rock and cleaned up. Somewhat. Just I'm gonna close the button fitment. It'll be all right. I hope. If not, let's see who's in here. Hey, Mike Sampson, welcome in, buddy. Big Mike, what's going on? See, I got her cleaned up here. Looks pretty good. Just going to trim up some of this wood and get it prepped and ready so I can throw some paint on it and probably put the railing back up on this side. I really ain't quite made up my mind what I want to do yet. But I'm going to turn this in right here. That way, L-shaped into a flower bed if I could. It's going to take a lot of dirt, I can tell you that. But I got to put some blocks up under the wood right here for the porch. Waiting on 811. Heard that. Ain't much happening around here either. What, Chrissy jump in here? I didn't see her. Come through the back door probably. I don't know what I did. Oh well. Don't worry too much about it. Because it'll be all right. I just wonder if this chalk powder's dry. It's been out there in the deer barn. Find something to pull it back with. It might be out. I don't think force will be on it. Blind man should be able to see it. Cable over there. Y'all just in here see if I'm gonna cut my finger off, ain't you? Anything's possible around there. You can believe that. Good and tight. This wood's brown right there, gray. Kind of hard to see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more. So this chalk just yeah, it ain't even working. Yeah, it is. A little bit. Worked it enough. Hopefully it works. If not, I'll cap it with 2 before you won't see the mouth up. We'll see what happens here. I'm gonna mute this. So it won't be so noisy. I'll be right back. I ain't got no power. Man, first you got the house so hot in the Ooh, yeah. Red on red, a little hard to see. Got down in my plumbing box and it was open. Just hope that it didn't spill out in there. Might as well go ahead and put some on here. Doing this. I guess red and blue will make purple. Hmm. Here comes that crazy person up the road again. Oh, what him? Look over farther away now. Person left out of here. She revved up a little old car, and I know it ain't been run all morning. And went up the road. It's probably doing about 60, 70 miles. A little 3 or 4 cylinder car. Surprised it didn't blow up. It was running so hard. I figured it might come from the apartments down there. I'll mute this again. So that way it don't be so loud. Not too bad, I don't guess, for a beginner. Take sawzall to that up there, trim it up. Reason it's got this gap in it right here, that's your store-bought wood for you. That's the way they pan out. They're not always true wood. Alvin Lewis, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Just messing around, waiting on Troy. Do a little work here, trying to get some things done. Trying. A lot of key words here. Got some birds over here. I need to take care of. There we go. Saws all that. Get it all trimmed up a little bit. And then it's pretty much done and ready for a little bit of painting. I'll probably want to put the rails up there and slap another 2 or 4 on the side here. We ain't know it by looking at it unless you look real close. I'll probably save that for another day. I'm not really feeling the greatest right now. Got good days and got a lot of bad ones. Ain't much I can do about neither one. Either I come out and do the work or it don't get done. I don't know if that silicone any good or not. I left it in the deer barn. It should be all right for doing what we need to do. That's Lynch. Don't need to cut too much on it. First. That looks okay. It'll last another year, maybe 2. And I'll go back another section and replace all that. Always something, man. Guy that ain't got no money can't really do a whole lot. You gotta do what you can do. And my blade's not long enough to cut the other end of yonder. So I'll probably end up having to let that go for a little bit. Where's the old straw broom? The broom probably about I got a lot of holes right there. I got so pretty much good enough for slapping some old paint on. Still a little cool out here to do this painting right now. Probably do that tomorrow. Supposed to be 70. So it'll be warm enough to do that type of work. These little birds over here in the fire. So later, I think that's about all I can do today on that. What I want to do anyway. Overdoing it mess you up bigger than anything. I had plans of doing more, but you know what? That's where your brain says one thing and your body says something else. You gotta get a longer blade and trim that off the side of that post. It'll be better then. I got a wagon load just off I cut off of there, pretty much. All these block right here, I'm gonna stack up and make flower bed there. Then I got my big job over there is getting that together. Along with going through all that stuff and the camper. Well, I'm glad I looked up. I gotta go out there and lock up the garage. Because I probably won't be back out. Yeah. Bottom nut's still good. Come out here and cut the antlers off the deer that I got this year. It's a little one, but hey, meat in the freezer. Hey, Living Dream, welcome in. Appreciate it. I'm doing okay, buddy. I'm just doing. That's about it. Back's messing with me. Other than that, I'm above ground. I got the old swimming pool pump. Got me a live well there for my bait. Got one there for the boat, a bait tank. Got my big motor over there covered up. Got 10 horse here. I gotta try to fire it up. I'd like to take it to the shop and tune it up right, get it going. I'm gonna let these antlers dry a little bit in the sun so I can clean them up, get the hair off of it and everything, and do it the way it's supposed to. That's the old 18-footer. I'm gonna get it together. Man, that deer laid out here. It's pretty rough. Oh, gotta put some seals on it. She's leaking. And that jack. Yeah, I'm about done, man. I've been going all morning making breakfast, come out, try to do something, go back in, come back out, go back in. Made lunch. I ain't had lunch yet. Just don't feel like eating, I guess. My knees don't feel the same after having them redone. It's a bad one. You get like that. grab a few things, and I'll be right back. Gotta get my tools up here. How am I going down there? Oh, Chris, you got that house so hot. It's like being out here working in the sunlight. Oh, yeah, I know, buddy. Slow and steady. That's about all I can do today. Slow and quit for the day. I guess I've been going for 2 weeks like this, bub. Non-stop. Some days I get a full day in. Some days I make it to 1, 2 o'clock and I'm done. I'm trying to figure out how I did this when I was 30, Work 12 hours, 16 hours a day, come home, then go Friday night, go hunting, hunt Saturday night, and fish on the weekends too. I guess between the heart deal and stuff like that took it out on me. Hmm. Off to the side, my board's all messed up. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I did get quite a bit done. I got some trees trimmed. My peach tree, I got to move it. And bees is probably mattering the way. Yeah. It fell and landed right in front of their hive. That's what I was going to get started on today. Bag on it. I got to get some one by somewhere. I got to make a bottom board and lid so I can have another beehive set up and ready. I can't afford to go buy one. I can make one. It's time I order and it gets here, it'll probably be sometime next month. And I don't know when guys are going to swarm. I've seen quite a few of them out there the other day. Maybe I'll do a live tomorrow and gather up all my stuff and take it out back and do a live out there and set one up. Maybe scratch the ground up a little bit. And I don't know when I can sow lemongrass seed. I really don't. Flatbed, there's a look like a 90s Chevy on there. 98 maybe. I don't know. Well, it was state yellow. It might have been Rod. I wanted to call him to see if it is and ask him what he wants for it. I can use a body. I can use one for myself too. But I gotta get me a 5-post battery for the old truck. I got some wood laying up there I can use to burn. Just gotta get the truck going so I can get it. Wish I had somebody that wasn't scared of heights. I'd drop a few trees. And now I gotta cut a lot on these bushes over here. It's gonna take me probably a good week to trim them back because they're higher than my garage by a long way. Them I can do. There's some dead pine trees over there I'm worried about. Then I got all these apple trees right here I need to cut. Got one limb laying over the chicken lot, and the other one laying on the building out there. Trying to stand up the fence over there and figure a way to cut it and drop it in the lot and then cut it up. I ain't worried too much about it. It's one of them pear trees that gets little BBs on it, and that's about all it gets. And it's been there since 16 years old. Hey, Rhonda, welcome in. I got the porch ready to put some paint on it on the end down. As soon as it warms up enough, I'll probably silicone that up too tomorrow while I'm at it. Just ain't got no energy today for some reason. Give me a couple gallon of orange juice, man. I'd be happy camper there. I'd be like an alcoholic with whiskey. Love that orange juice, boy. Grapefruit juice, it don't matter. It's all good. I should have probably pulled all the apples I could get and run them through the juicer and made me some apple juice. Some pure stuff. Decent day out here today. Got a little breeze blowing us, and ain't near as cold as it was. Or I'm just that hot today. Got a gas can out there. I filled up with water. I clean it out so I can use it. A couple of mine's getting pretty old. Kind of iffy on if they're going to hold gas much longer. Got 9 great people in here. Appreciate everybody coming in. Sorry I didn't post this earlier. Somebody wants to come up, they're more than welcome. How come I did that? There we go. That'll work. Yeah, I got my big old tank right there. Got 2 of them. Got stands for them too. Use them to raise baby chicks in, or I need to reseal them though. I'll probably reseal it and this year and set it up here on the porch and put me some catfish in it and crappie. Oh no, Mark might fit in it. Then I'd have both 2 in 1, right? Oh, all kinds of stuff here I'd tinker with. Got a bun coffee pot I bought my mom many years ago. but my brother hoarded everything after he passed away. I finally, my boy in the basement, I told him they should, if you see a bun coffee pot down there, bring it up because I want it. I want to clean it up and see if it still works because they don't drink coffee like I did. Um, it was $100 and some commercial pot. If I can clean it up and it works, I got to get back of it. Well, come on. I got 3 out there. Take your pick. I thought that's what I was doing that night when that storm blowed the building up. I thought I was going to be out here in the yard searching, looking for Waldo. They done molded. They're now just getting their feathers starting to come back. Still got a lot of work to do. I got a shop back over there. I'm gonna have to let dry out. Shop back the glass up from that table that flipped over and broke. Hmm. Well, it was kind of a chase to me because the building wasn't up high enough for me to go under it because there was, that metal. And on where this little lot where they're at now was separated from the building, wasn't big enough for me to really go through there, but I made it happen. They would go in, I'd go around, squeeze through, work the light a little bit, holding it against me so they couldn't see. I get in, and I barely crack it to where I could see them, ease over that way, and they'd take off and come back out into the big lot. So I had to come back out, go around there, and they got over where the feed was on the other side of the doorway. And there's a wall there, which it was up to, but I had barrels and stuff sitting in there, and they couldn't go back in there. So there was pretty much a trap. And I was too if they flew up high enough and got on the back wall where it was leaning onto that wood. I had a hard time catching it. That was the chase. Now, if they'd have got out here in the yard, heck, yeah, they just had to stay there in the yard. Yeah, you just want to create a YouTube channel and have somebody to help you go viral on their expense. I know how it is. You work like Chrissy does. Yeah, look here, watch this guy. We're even probably going to take bets on the side. I know how you all work. 10 to 1, he falls before he gets it done, or he'll hurt himself. Anybody know what finger he's going to cut? Oh man, I shouldn't have mentioned nothing about orange juice. I tried to break myself, but it's hard to do. Coffee ain't getting it. Ew. I did drink a Sprite Zero, which wasn't bad when it's ice cold. It could be a whole lot nastier tasting. But I like chugging part of it. I don't know. There's just that flavor. I guess it might be the fizz. I don't know. I need a haircut. Rhonda, why don't you come up here and cut my hair? Anything's better than what it is now. Yeah. I wore a rubber glove, a purple one last night with some Vaseline on my hands. It helped a little bit. Cracking open from being out here. Yeah, if it don't rain a whole lot next week, I'll probably start doing some tilling. I got some posts out there I need to pick up and set up in this tree, and then drive them in the ground after I get it all filled up. Hey, if you cut off any at all, it's better than what it is. I promise you. Myself, I don't care if you take it down to the skin. It don't bother me one bit. I'm to the point in my life I ain't out to impress nobody. I can't even impress myself. Once in a blue moon, I pull something off and it impresses the daylights out of it. Especially when I go casting a rod and reel and throw from here to out there next to the road. Now that's impressive. I used to be able to do that with 12-foot rod. I'll be, I might hit the creek with a 7.6, and that's really pushing it. Or I don't feel like I'm throwing it as far as I should anyway. There's a little bit of cool air right there coming in. We're supposed to get rain after tomorrow, but tomorrow it's going to be 70 degrees. I got to check out a few things in this bucket. Oh, it's an empty bucket. Yeah, baby. That'll be a planter. I'll put something up. I think I'll get some butter bowls in there and start me some okra plants. Really ain't got no room in the house to do it upright. I might have to wait until I till the ground up. I like to make things wide enough out there to where I can run a rear tine tiller through to cut the weeds out, but I'm about ready to go get a bunch of cardboard and bring in here and saturate it. I don't know how that's going to work out though. I'd rather use straw. I know 205 uses cardboard and it biodegrades back in. Tell you something else I seen what that would work too for planters. If you got some old ice cream cones, you can take and put dirt in them and use it. And when the plants come up, you just set it in the ground and water it, and it dissolves. It works out good. They say. I got some devil darning needles out there. I got a bunch out the other end of the house. I've been trying to kill out for a long time, and man, we dug them up and give them away once, and they come right back. I get me a little backhoe. I'll dig down there, and then maybe I can get rid of them. Um, I know they're a pain in the butt. I don't even know how them things even feed. I'll dig them up, take them down there, and chuck them in the creek bank, let them grow up. But things go right. I'll have plenty of catawba worms this year. Got about 10 trees. I don't know how well it's going to work. It all depends on how many mosses that got buried in the ground this past year. Probably pull some off there and put them in the refrigerator. Chrissy's probably in there lurking in the background if she ain't getting dressed or nothing with a diamond painting. I don't know. Hard to say what she doing. I know what I'm going to do. I gotta go and get my flex seal. So I figure out what I did with it. Sprayed in this tank sprayer. Neighbor coming home. No? What? Mail already? 12:30? Wow. No, I mean, can't be the mail. Oh, it ain't. It's the neighbor checking the mail. That's what it is. Must get him a new ride. Or that's his wife. That guy ever drives something like that, I think he's sick because he always drives a truck. Oh, Coonhound knows mama's home. You up there barking, you ready to go. Got a good bark on him. Every time I hear old coon dog bark, you think about Jerry Clower. Ooh, knock him out, John. And Macomb, Mississippi, Marcel, Ledbetter, and all them other boys. I bet it was hilarious to be around them guys when they was out coon hunting. I was just born in the wrong state. That's all there is to it. Tony's got mama treed up here. Man, I think I'm about ready to call it quits. I don't want to. I'm just not feeling up to it today. I think mama jinxed me this morning. It's last night. Don't you think you take it a little bit more easier? I'm getting no more easier than yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Might have been the day before. I don't know. Yeah, it was the day before. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here, shut this down, and that way I'll have some way to do one tomorrow because I'm running out of hours. And I gotta see how many I got left. Tomorrow I'll probably do the beehives because I gotta get that started. At least get one more box set up over here and get that done. In case one swarms, I'll have a box for them to go in. So appreciate everybody coming in on this one, and Daggone it, if you go anywhere, be careful, be safe. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.